So one of my favorite bands of all time is The Doors. Uh, and obviously one of my favorite artists of all time is Jim Morrison. I won't say I read all of his books, but I read quite a few of the autobiographies. I own some poetry books from Jim Morrison. Um, of course, saw the movie Doors a trillion times with Val Kilmer, who I thought did absolutely amazing. Um, love every record, every album they've ever created. I am a huge Doors fan. Again, one of my all-time favorite band is Pearl Jam, and was so excited when Pearl Jam and the Doors did songs together. I believe that was for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, but that's neither here nor there. That's not what we're here to discuss. But apparently, there is a documentary coming out called Before the End, Searching for Jim Morrison, and there's a trailer that's dropped for it. But let's take a look at the news, shall we? Okay, so this is coming from comingsoon.net. Before the End, Searching for Jim Morrison. Uh, Previews three-part music documentary. So coming soon exclusively reveal the trailer for Before the End, Searching for Jim Morrison. Before the End is a new three-part music documentary about Jim Morrison that will be released in January 2025. It comes from Z Machine and writer and filmmaker Jeff Finn. And then they have the trailer here, which we will react to in a second. But let's talk about what's Before the End, Searching for Jim Morrison. What's it about? So the synopsis reads, a dozen years in the making, Before the End's cryptic tagline encapsulates its investigative approach. One man, countless myths, and in between lies the truth. Z Machine founder Jeff Finn's extraordinary detail work breaks the decades long hermetic seal on the traumatic formative years that forged a brief, hellacious life through Morrison's controversial career as lead singer of legendary 1960s rock band The Doors to his reported 1971 death by heart failure in Paris at the age 27. Morris's ostensible demise, technically an unsolved cold case, formed its own rabbit hole of reasonable doubt, which inspired Finn to consult with private investigators and forensic analysis. Um, Before the End transcends rock doc in the same sense that Jim Morrison was more than a rock star, featuring an unprecedented content from shocking corroboration about Morrison's early life to harrowing revelations about his stardom and fresh evidence that contradicts his professed death. Before the End, Searching for Jim Morrison is proudly unauthorized because it seeks the unvarnished truth. The docu-mystery reverse engineers long controlled narratives while it explores the notion of Morrison, the nonconformist, as neurodivergent and deconstructs through on camera interviews with family, friends, lovers, classmates, and associates. Key distinctions between Jim Morrison, rock god, and James Douglas Morrison, introverted outsider. The documentary features interviews with Morrison's cousins, friends, roommates, acquaintances, brother, critics, and more. Before the End, Searching for Jim Morrison will be released in January 13, 2025 on major platforms such as Amazon Prime Video, Apple TV, Google Play, and YouTube TV. So first off, you had me at Jim Morrison. So I'm in. I'm definitely gonna check this out. But I may have mentioned this on this channel before. I'm not a big, huge documentary person. Like there are some people who like and go out and seek and watch documentaries, but whenever there's one that is going to show me things about an artist that I never heard or read or seen before, or provide additional insight on aspects of their life that I was already interested in but don't have access to. Those are the types of documentaries that I'm into. And then you throw in the fact that it's my favorite artist of all time, Jim Morrison, or one of my favorite artists of all time. Um, I'm in. I want to see this. I want to see what type of additional information they can provide while also diving into the details of his death, because it is a cold case and it is kind of unsolved. So I'm in. I'm interested. Sign me up. Let's go. I can't wait. What do you all think? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. But you know what? Before we dive into the comments, I forgot. Let's check out this trailer. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's react in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Boom.
Jim Morrison, the lead singer for The Doors, a rock music group, is dead. He was 27.
But the death was kept secret to avoid a sensation.
They say natural causes.
Which natural causes in specific, he wasn't sure.
He was buried in Paris in the same cemetery where Balzac and other French immortals lie.
My name is Jeff Finn, and I'm a lifetime fan of Jim Morrison. I've made it my life's work to extract the real truth from a 50-year-old tale that's been riddled with rumor, lies, and myth.
Jim Morrison's social security number is still active. They're in Rochester, New York. And I think that's like an hour away from where you are now.
What?
Along the way, I get introduced to a very suspicious character.
How does he know all of Jim's friends?
We're seeing that there is what appears to be a major donor on the book here.
I've only shown about 3 people this in the last 50 years.
They all got into Mad Magazine.
Where do you get a coffin? How do you get a body in it that quickly?
Is the abuse real? Is the death real? Is anything real about Jim Morrison?
So, I invite you to join me in my search for the real truth. To ask yourself, what if everything we think we know about Jim Morrison is wrong?
Yo. Oh, wait a minute. Now, hold on a second. Okay. Yeah, I'm in. See, this is what I'm talking about. Introduce me to something that I didn't know before. They're giving some insight around his death. Yeah, I'm excited. This looks good. Sign me up. Let's go. Now, let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks so much for watching. Do me a favor. If you like the content, don't forget to click that like button and subscribe. And hit that little alarm button as well so you can get alerted whenever I post new content. And also, do me a favor, share with other people who you think would like this content as well. We have a big goal of 1,000 subscribers we're trying to get to, and we need your help. Appreciate it. Till the next one. Peace.